What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy GXG. I want you to visualize a scenario with me. Close your eyes, or whatever you do to visualize scenarios. So, you've been planning to have a higher education since high school. Hell, you may have been planning college since middle school. You and your friends go to different college orientations, look at potential schools that are having open enrollment that week. Yeah, you know your GPA is alright, maybe not the best. Okay, it's like a 2.9. That's only because your punk ass English teacher wanted to be like a pseudo college professor and grade you on a college level with all your assignments. But it's only your sophomore year. I digress. Your SATs are pretty good, and you have some that basically has opened some doors for colleges that normally wouldn't even consider you in the first place. Then you apply to all schools in your area, and congratulations! You've been accepted to Megatet University with a major in dog sitting. On your way to being a real pro and making six figures once you graduate. What was it that Hillary Clinton said again? Yeah, that's a load of shit. Because she forgot to mention those student loans are going to take half of those so-called millions of extra dollars that you're going to make. Not to mention the rising cost of living and wages that haven't even budged in decades. But I digress again. Once in college, you study your ass off. You put all-nighters for your tests. They even got the study rooms with pillows and blankets ready just for you. I want you to look at this graphic. It's memorable, yeah, but it takes the undeniable truth of how your experiences will be in higher education. You will sacrifice something, even if it's not shown simply as it does in this picture. Now, what about your peers? You notice something odd that happens throughout your years of college. Some of your classmates are never in class to do student stuff, like note-takings, ask questions to the professor, yada yada yada. Hell, some of the students are not even there for the test. But they're ever so present at parties, campus-wide rallies, in events, sports games. You can remember all their faces as they show up for the first day of classes and disappear for the rest of the semester. Alright. That's weird. The next semester rolls in, and bam! They're in the next class, and you're wondering to yourself, how the hell they make it in here? I haven't seen any of them in the classes. Just at parties. They didn't even take the test. Graduation comes around, and it took a hard 5 years, but it's all over. You look around, and you see those party people that never showed up to classes, never was in a study group, and their Facebooks and Instagrams were filled with lavish vacation pictures, parties, and of course those pictures on Instagram were taken during your hardest semester when you worked hard and sacrificed. How did they make it here? So, why did I paint this narrative? Why did I go through the explaining this tumultuous scenario of the college experience? A few months ago, news broke out, well, it's probably longer from now since I made this video, that a few celebrities were caught and charged with straight up fraud. This story exposed a gigantic open secret. Most students on campus already know this, and it goes on, but they're too stressed out, too overworked, and have a lack of direction of where the fuck life is taking them. Let's not even try to mention the uncontrollable behemoth that would devour 6 to 10 years, even more of your life and income plus interest. That is known as student loans. Does it matter that these were celebrities? Of course it does. No, the average struggling American family, or even those families who do well off, do a mission by the book. And as always, they're left out of this shit. What a real surprise, America. The rich sinking their parasitic fangs onto another once widely honored process of joining an institution of higher learning. By your own merit and sacrifices that you did to better yourself in the classrooms to enter college. I don't know why most of these schools are respected in the first place. Look, in my perspective, it's one thing to give a child who has been underprivileged a chance to pursue higher learning because they want to. But when they're openly stating that they're in school for all the wrong reasons and don't give a shit about anything relating to the actual struggle of college, you have a right to be mad. That's the only reason they're attending, these rich kids, due to their mommies and daddies making a $500,000 down payment. With that kind of money, they could sponsor a handful of children willing to put in the hard work and effort to turn around their family's situation, and break the poverty boot that's been crushing their family's necks for generations. Not too long ago, the Full House aunt was so sure of getting off scot-free, she didn't even take the plea deal to lower her jail time, and all Americans collectively facepalm. But maybe she won't. Who knows? Face jail time. I can go on and on about this issue, but it would be too long even to process through my video editor. America, do we really live in a society where this is acceptable behavior? Oh my God. It just makes me angry to no end. You know what? I'm probably just going to end it here. Sub to my channel for more and watch me take on these topics back and forth, and just to give our perspective out here. This is end of Oh shit.